Yeah.
No, Laurel. Archdruid Orlaith demanded the nature spirit too. You must find Free and keep them safe.
But Stefan is in danger. I have to... What's that?
Mount Firesong stirs. Archdruid Orlaith and her circle ignore their duties.
First Twin, then Dreyfordell. My circle takes pride in protecting what we love. War has come to Galen, but we have few warriors left to fight it. How could Archdruid Orlaith side with those pirates against her own people? Are you suggesting that the Eldertide have anything to do with the treachery of the Firesong, outsider? One of our druids was captured in the attack on Tuin. I've had scouts searching all over for her, and they tracked the dread sails to Castle Turnier. It's a ruined keep on Galen's northwest shore. The keep is built over an old Eldertide village. A cave at the foot of the bluffs leads to the castle's dungeons. I think they're holding Druid Nerea there, as well as Sir Stefan. And I had Nerea. I am trusting you, outsider. Rescue Druid Nerea and keep the sacred seed away from Archdruid Orlaith. Accomplish this, and the Eldertide Circle will not forget it. Remember, Castle Turnier on the northwest coast. I do not know. I did not have a chance to speak with her after she returned from Castle Turnier. And then, our village was attacked. I know Nerea, though. She did as I asked. I am sure of it. The sacred seed. It's the relic they seek. I know how you helped the druids at our village. Nerea will resist, but Sea Lord Nalos will break her eventually.
Laurel blames herself for Stefan's capture. He is dear to her, and to me. I tutored them both when they were young. Thank you again for defending us at the Dreyfa. I just wish we'd been able to save all the Archdruids and not just Elec and I. The trust of the Eldertide isn't easy to earn. Elec would not reveal the hiding place of the seed unless he truly thought you might find Stefan in the castle. So, will you truly attempt to rescue Sir Stefan and recover the Eldertide seed? Thanks to you and Dulef, I wasn't harmed. My fellow Archdruids weren't so fortunate. Still, we moved our sacred seed to a new location, known only to a few of the Stolnor, and I'm sending Laurel to keep Free safe. I pray. Archdruid Orlaith believes in a literal interpretation of the dream of Kasserine. She sees the signs of the season as proof that the prophecy is upon us. That's why she seeks to gather all three sacred seeds, and why she wants Free. Mount Firesong has certainly grown more active recently, but Free only awakened due to the actions of the Firesong. Can one force a prophecy to come to pass?
Anything interesting?
The eruption is part of the chain reaction. I need you to hold back these infernal monsters while I seal the fissures. Atronauts are emerging. Don't let them reach the vents.
Love learning something new. Save us now. You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
Help repair these vents. Another vent field. Mid-range, lend me your strength. Quell this earth. Great work, my friend. Now, let me seal this. It's too much. I can't hold it!
This could get dicey.
The evil has broken through! Kill the monster, or all hope is lost! questions still remain. I shall return to my order and report all that has happened. Until we meet again.
We meet again, mercenary. I expected as much. If you're about to walk up and bang on the front gate, let me stop you right here. The ruins are full of dread sails. You'll never get in that way. Sea Lord Nalos seems to be mustering his forces for something big. Sea Lord Nalos locked up 3 of my crew. I'm going to free them and kill the bastard. Unfortunately, the dread sails are here in greater numbers than I anticipated, which makes me wonder how you plan to rescue the lordling they have in there. I saw Nalos and some Firesong druids arrive with a captive noble in Monard colors. The druids left shortly after, but their prisoner stayed behind. Now you're here. Not hard to put wind and wave together. So what's your plan? A foolhardy rescue attempt? If you're heading for... He's a traitor, Nalos. Keep your little secret. Pirates don't gather in...
Can never have enough of that. Traveling with you isn't a tour, it's a tale.
The Elder Tide Druid broke, as I knew she would.
Nalos, I've come for your head.
I'll deal with it.
Die, traitor! For King Orgna!
Vec, I hope you're watching.
Friend, over here. You're a welcome sight. By the green, how did you find me, friend? No, I don't care. I'm just glad you're here. Your timing is excellent. I'm not sure I could endure another round of my jailer's torture. Dreadsail interrogation tactics aren't subtle. They pressed me for information about Vastir, defenses, weaknesses, those sorts of things. Sea Lord Nalos obviously has ambitions in Galen beyond the bargain he made with the Firesong Circle. Not easily. This lock has some sort of arcane reinforcement. You won't be able to pick it. We need the jailer's key. He's a fearsome brute called Goriad. His chambers are across the hall to the east. That's how he comes and goes, at least. He might, or it might be stored somewhere in his chambers. Get the key however you can, but I'll shed no tears if you dispatch Goriad.
Problem, Sarah? Don't like your odds. I like reading too, you know. If you ever need an excuse to get me something.
What's this? Rats skulking in those shadows. I'll chop you up and feed what's left to the sharks!
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers. I think you're being a good influence on me. All right, but don't cry for Mummy.
You return. And with the key, I hope. Thank you. Now let us speak without the bars between us. Oh, it feels good to be out of that cell. I heard quite a commotion earlier. Something about heads and traitors and kings. Was that your work? The sea elf that hunts others of her kind. Banner at Court told me about Suncleft Cove. An unlikely ally. I don't mean to complicate things, but there's another prisoner. An Eldertide druid named Marea. We must rescue her as well. Of course. That explains much. See, Lord Nalos wants to get the seed for the Fire Song. Obviously, we can't let him have it. Nor can we leave Nerea to the cruelty of the Dreadsails. They've been interrogating her for hours. Then we must rescue Nerea and get her to tell us how to find the seed. We need to retrieve it before Sea Lord Nalos. Come, friend. The interrogation chamber is through the door to the north.
Those gilded bastards are no match for us.
Want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Lord Nalos plans to attack Vestir. I guessed as much. Come, let's press on. Time is not on our side. Nerea, I'll cut you free. Hold on.
The seed. They're after the Elder Tide seed. You and Sir Stefan are too late. I was weak. I told the Dreadsails about my circle's most guarded secret. Leave me behind and stop them before they escape with the Eldertide relic. The Archdruid sent you? Then perhaps there's still hope. I hid the seed in an ancient Eldertide shrine below the castle. But Sea Lord Nalos forced me to tell him how to find it. If only I'd been a little stronger. There's an ancient tree in the castle's upper courtyard. The door to the shrine lies hidden within its roots. Captain Uldis heads there as we speak. Please, go ahead, Mainlander. Look for the ancient tree in the upper courtyard. I just need a moment to... Yes, there are sea elves held in the castle above. Traitors or outcasts among their own kind, I guess. I saw them once or twice when I was taken for questioning. But I didn't... Sea Lord Nalos kept me in the dungeons. I'm sure he isn't holding any sea elf prisoners down here. So they must be elsewhere in the castle. One of the old towers.
I'll stay with Nerea while you clear the way. We'll join you in the courtyard.
Them to run away? Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Here! Captain Uldis entered the next courtyard. I leave her to you. With me, Gilded Blades. Time to make Sea Lord Nalos pay!
The door to the shrine is hidden in those roots, Mainlander.
Captain Uldis must be in...
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap. You lead.
expecting more, mainlander? Deal with you, I'll bring the druid her relic.
We can avoid the dread sails by using the back exit.
Take the seed to Vastir. It will be safe there. Look out! Behind us!
Calm yourself. I am Captain Siravane of the Gilded Blades. Sea Lord Nalos escaped me, curse his eyes. I learned two things you should know. The Fire Song also seek the Stone Lore relic. And Nalos plans to attack Vastir soon.
I appreciate the warning. Let's continue this outside.
Remember my warning. The dread sails are coming for Vastir. Well, my plan almost worked. And you did your part. Even rescued the Lordling and the Druid, I see. Sea Lord Nalos may have escaped my blade again, but I got my crew members back. Better than a leak in the hold, I suppose. Nothing more to tell. He's got a massive fleet, and it's going to sail straight for Vastir. He's just waiting for the Fire Song to provide their support. That won't come until they get the Stone Lore relic. At least that's what Nalos indicated. Gather more of the Gilded Blades from wherever Nalos stashed them. Then wait for another chance to kill the bastard. Who knows? Maybe I'll come to Vastir, since I know Nalos will be there. As long as we share an enemy, I'm on your side. It's the richest port on Galen, overflowing with plunder. Any pirate lord would gladly sack it if they thought they stood a chance. Nalos wants to be king. Once he captures Vastir, he plans to make it his throne. A large port with stout defenses would give him an island kingdom to call his own. And the power to defy King Orgnum and all the fleets of Piandonia. Because he's a disloyal bastard. The warships and warriors Sea Lord Nalos plans to use to further his own ambitions belong to King Orgnum. They're not his. What? You think I need more than these two? Well, you're not wrong. They're scattered throughout. It's the richest. Nalos wants to be king.
There's trouble brewing here. Stay alert. with you, Sweet! Whew, that was a bit of a warm-up. I'll do something! You fetcher!
I can't believe the Fire Song betrayed us. Attacking the Drafa. How will that bring the circles together?
The Fire Song will answer for this crime, Galvin. By House Mornard's honor, this I so swear.
I don't want vengeance, Feda. I don't want more death.
Taking that aroma, folks. That's the Chef Rossi's guarantee.
Mainlander? Come, tell me what happened at Castle Tenaire.
Care to help the greatest chef in Tamriel?
Nerea tells me you saved her from the dread sails at Castle Tenaire, and that you recovered the sacred seed of our circle. I can hardly believe it. Too many Eldertide fell to Fire Song treachery and dread sails' blades. I was sure we had lost our sacred seed as well. I'll hold on to this for now. If Archdruid Orlaith wants the seed, she can pry it from my dead hands. Then we'll give them a fight. The Breton lords and I have our differences, but they build mighty walls. The Eldertide will help defend them. You have my word. Oh, Count Mornard and his son are making plans in the throne room, and Sir Stefan wants you there. You should go. All seeds are a promise, Mainlander. A potential still to come. This seed was a gift from the last Druid king, entrusted to the Eldertide Circle countless ages ago. As long as we guard it, the dream of Kasserine lives. I will not... We will gather all... Can you...
My son is returned. Our celebration is in order.
No, Father. The Dreadsails plan to attack Vastir.
What? Mere pirates can't breach our walls.
Once Archdruid Orlate finds the Stonelore Seed, the Firesong and the Dreadsails will combine forces and strike. We must prepare. A storm is gathering, friend. But thanks to you, I'm here to meet it instead of languishing in a Dreadsail cell. And we managed to save Druid Nerea and secure the Eldertide Seed. You have proven your worth yet again. Now we make use of the time we have and prepare the city's defenses. Gather allies and do what we can to keep the sacred seeds safe. But no matter what happens, I'm honored to fight by your side. Here, friend. A storm. Now we make use of the time we have and by the green, I hope so. The Stonelore and Eldertide druids. They're in as much danger as we are. Perhaps more so because the Firesong want their sacred seeds. We need them to help us defend the city. And that's where you come in. While I help my father prepare the city's defenses, I want you to find the Archdruids and secure their assistance. In exchange, they'll gain a place to protect their wounded and their seeds. Start with Archdruid... Archdruid Raval is in the Vine District.
These sea elf pirates become more brazen every day. When is House Mornard going to do
Taking that aroma, folks. That's the Chef Razi's guarantee.
It's not entirely
You there, traveler. You look as adventurous as my taste buds. Care to help the greatest chef in Tamriel with an urgent task? Is this smoke? My profession takes me all over the world, crafting new delicacies. And Galen here is bubbling with potential. I want to make the spiciest dish in all of Tamriel, A dish that melts in your mouth, or that just plain melts your mouth. Ha! I'm planning a fork-tender, Volkish ribeye, deglazed with brandy for a nice pan sauce, all topped with blistered volcanic reaper peppers for a fiery kick. Good to know you can stand the heat. The Volkish meat and reaper peppers can be found in the wilds of northern Galen. Try buying some Vastier brandy over at the Jaded Ornog Tavern. Then hurry back. I'll save you the first scrumptious bite. A meal's only as fun.
I've got a good eye for paint. I was wondering if I'd see you again, adventurer. Ah, Druidkin. I heard what you did. How you secured the Eldertide seed and returned it to the care of Archdruid Elec. Once again, you proved to be a true friend of the Druids. But what is this I hear of an impending attack on the city? Stefan needs to bolster his army, and wants to do so with the Stone Lore and Eldertide. I suppose that makes some sense. We can defend ourselves. And it is our third circle that has gone rogue. I can pledge the Stone Lore to this cause. Let me talk to Elec. If anyone can convince him to bring his people to the city to help defend its walls, it's another Archdruid. Instead, I want to send you to Glimmertarn. Laurel and most of Galen's Stone Lore druids are in Glimmertarn. Inform her of the plan, and tell her to prepare our circle for war. I'll meet you there after I convince Archdruid Elec to do the same. The village lies directly north of Vastier.
I was tired of walking anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you there. I get lost sometimes, looking out toward the sea. Where are my manners? Is there something I can help you with? Josian? Oh, by the 8. He went missing so long ago, I feared the worst. I didn't want to believe it. But how did you happen upon his ring? And how did you know where to find me? His ghost. Oh, my poor Josian. I can scarcely believe it. But there's no denying this is his ring. And I know my Josian. He would have wanted me to have it, even in death. Thank you so much. To get a piece of Josian back after nearly 20 years. It's like seeing his face again. It's almost as if he's here with me. I never understood his pull to the sea. But he was always full of adventure. That was what made me fall in love with him. Everything was exciting to him. He greeted each day like that specific one had the possibility to make all his dreams come true. I loved his laugh more than anything. I'm sure that's what Josian would want for me, but what a relief. I can't bear to think of him trapped. I can rest easy tonight knowing he feels...
What a lovely little island this is. The air is almost dewy. Quite different from the sands that I'm used to. Ain't that right, Unu? Ah, yes. This dragon frog is my boon companion. We've been together since he was barely an ember-breathing froglet. What's this? About my Unu? Ah, not a chance. For the rest of my time on Galen, Unu won't leave my side. Perhaps I'll carry him on my head, or in my... We'll continue our respite until we're called. He may not look it, but
The death of Princess Lacana was so tragic, but we appreciate your efforts.
By the looks of you, I imagine you're here about the handbills posted around the city. Does that mean you're up for the dangerous work House Bernard is offering? No, I oversee their dispersal. Lady Julene and the Druids, Gastok and Aishabe can tell you about specific jobs that are available. Each tend the wilds in their own way, but they all benefit Galen and have been approved by House Bernard. Getting the lay of the land before starting a campaign? I can respect that. She's a curious. Galen is no stranger. If you've got the steel to work alone, talk to Julene Cressel. If you don't mind cooperating with other sellswords, I hear Druid Gastok and Druid Aishabe have some dangerous work. Julene Cressel has jobs for a lone sell.
Please, Galpin, remain in the city. There's a danger coming. Bastier's walls can protect us all.
Yes, the city walls can protect the city folk and the druids of the Vine District, but what about the rest of my brothers and sisters?
You'll be all right.
I bet this place is full of interesting history. I should try looking it up later.
Damn those path traders and their Dreadsale's lackeys. They're everywhere. The Fire Song attacked these Elder Tide before they could reach the shelter of this camp. But you look like you came with a purpose. Tell me what news you bring. That's unexpected. We normally don't get involved with wars and politics, but the Fire Song started this. So I guess that makes it a druid problem. Look, we're practically surrounded by the Fire Song and Dreadsales out here. I could use your help. We need to light the beacon that will gather every Stone Lord Druid on Galen to Glimmertarn. However, the Dreadsales grabbed the Everflame torch in a recent raid on the village. We need that enchanted torch to ignite the beacon. The Dreadsales have a beachhead at Broken Oar Cove, just northeast of here on the shore. Retrieve the Everflame torch, and meet me at Vale's Bluff to the west. Head to Broken Oar Cove and retrieve the Everflame.
Let's ride!
Yeah! Yeah! Charge!
never used to fight this much, until I met you. The enemy is this way! I'm still here. Thanks for asking.
Whispers. Not happened. It is difficult with the vision.
Yeah.
I guess this is a fight now. Off we go!
The beacon's ready. Do you have the torch? It's worse than I thought. I saw more than my fair share of bodies on the way here.
Was that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
It's worse than I thought. Of course. Good. Then go ahead and ignite. It's done. Let's head back to Glimmertarn and prepare my people for war.
You lit the beacon. Good work, Laurel. Ah, Druidkin, thank you for assisting Laurel. I spoke to Alec, and he agreed to bring his Eldertide to help defend Vastir, so I made my way here to lead my own people to this city. But first, we must attend to the matter of the sacred seed. I'd like you and Druid Laurel to make sure the seed and Free are all right. Laurel believes Free took it to Cloage, an old cave they visited often since coming here. We had mostly forgotten about the cave, but Free seems drawn to the place. By Ephraim the Green, I can rally my people and the Eldertide who seek refuge here. I need you and Laurel to check on Free and the seed. With the Dreadsails and Firesong scouring the area, it's only a matter of time before they're discovered. Cloage is just to the east. Please hurry. If the Firesong find that... Laurel, go with our friend. Make sure Free is all right. Begin gathering your belongings. We'll make for Vastir once everyone has arrived.
Hope we find something interesting today. What would you like to talk about? I don't regret throwing my lot in with you. Change of plans? Let's roll. They're coming for us.
I hope someone feeds my dog.
Hang on. Let's talk. Blight! I saw a group of Dreadsails in Firesong enter the cave just as I arrived. Not sure if they spotted Free or simply got curious, but this isn't good. We need to get in there. Free and the Seed are in danger. Not that I'm aware of. There are some Druid carvings and such, but I haven't had a chance to study them. The whole place is overgrown with vegetation. The cave did fascinate Free, though. Something kept drawing them back here. A few times, yes. I'd try to clean up a little while Free looked around. Sometimes they'd sit and meditate for long stretches. When we find them, this time I'm going to... Free cleared out a lot since I was last here. That, or the Firesong have been tearing things down.
Roll! Roll if you can!
Wait, vines covered that section before. Is that... Free? And those are weirds around them. What does it mean? Look, another marking. We need to examine it.
Get back, you fetcher!
Are those? Yes, the sacred seeds. And Free. Growing them into a crown, a staff, and a gauntlet. Let's keep looking. Another marking. A druid, holding the staff and gauntlet. And Free places the crown upon their head, just like in the prophecy. We need to find Free. Now! Look, a ward protects that far door. Did Free cast that? We need to find a way to open it. Free used an ancient druid trick. I've seen this before. There should be 2 druid stones in here. There should be another stone nearby. Let's look around. That did it. The door should be open now. Look, that's Free on the other side of the chamber.
It worked. Secrets remain buried. They gnash with sharpened teeth, claw at the doors. But now... Druid laurel, lavender and wood smoke, familiar. And you... Free is free. Place made by Druid King. Sanctity. The walls taught me. Told me who I am. The sower of the sacred seeds. Curator of the regalia. When the Druid King called Free from the green. Bound us to one day reforge the regalia. Sow the seeds when 3 circles become one. That is my purpose. A tender to the garden. Good. I am thinned. Tired. Wilting. I have grown too tall. Take the seed to Archdruid Raval. His to nourish now. To protect. Slip within the walls. Face the storm. The seed rests just over there. Safe. Waiting. A quiet and strong thing. Resting in different hands. Give it... Yes. Long ago. It was a... sanctuary. Lost to time. But it held answers. The truths of me. The longer I stayed, the more I learned. Remembered. That was what the Druid King told me. What the dream tells us all. When the Druids are ready to be whole. Streams pouring into one river, not fractured, not grasping for seeds with bloody fingers. I do not know. I just know that I alone can grow the seeds. A ritual, hallowed ground.
You did good, Free. But you look exhausted.
Free
Return
is
to
fine.
Glimmertarn with the seed.
All regrows.
I'll make sure Free gets out of here safely.
Laurel, friend. Take the seed.
The Stone Lord have pledged themselves to the defense of Astir. We leave shortly. Our brothers and sisters have arrived, summoned by the beacon. Despite the efforts of the Fire Song and their Sea Elf allies, we still possess our sacred seed. I fear this means that the assault on Vastir will begin soon. Now, Sir Stefan, here. That bodes ill. Perhaps you should speak to him, Druidkin. Good. Once we hear Stefan's news, I'll order our druids to head for the city. I think Druid Laurel and Free should remain here, however, to guide any stragglers, and to keep the nature spirit hidden from Archdruid Orlaith. Thank you.
Good. I made it before you headed out. Friend, we need to speak. Thank the green I caught you here. I feared I might be too late. The message I bring was too important to give to just anyone, and I know paths across the island that only the druids can walk. But first, what's the situation here? I hoped I could count on Archdruid Reval, but it's good to hear those words. Even with the secret paths, though, it was difficult avoiding our enemies. The wilderness is thick with dreadsails and firesong. I assume you helped settle things here. I knew you were the right one to send to Glimmertarn. Thank you for helping Laurel. You're a most valuable ally. Here, take this. The least I can do for your continued efforts. Meanwhile, I'll make sure Reval and the Seed get to Vastir safely. Now to the reason I came here to find you. I made contact with Captain Siravain. She agreed to help defend Vastir, but only if she can recover her ship from the Dreadsail. Well, truth be told, specifically, her message... Archdruid Reval, are you and the Stonelord ready to depart for Vastir?
We are. Laurel, take Free and hide in the wilderness. They cannot fall into Orlaith's hands.
But Yes, Archdruid. I understand.